All right. Hello again, adventures, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Village of Hommlet. Daggerheart style. Yes, this is the original Village of Hommlet adventure. Like, I'm actually running it out of the Temple of Elemental Evil book. I have a digital copy of it. And we're just running it through Daggerheart because I thought it might be fun and it's weird and yeah. And the people below me are all almost as crazy as I am. And I have to slightly shift you over, Toast, because I'm missing half your face.
Oh, that might be me.
That's fine. I just move things. I have the power. I have the power. He-Man. Quick announcements. Stuff that's going on in the tabletop RPG world. Over on Demiplane, they have added the other two playtest classes for Daggerheart. They are the Assassin and the Witch. So you can now use their character builder to build them. I've not touched either the Assassin or the Witch. I've read through them. But I do have a Brawler character that I've built. And I now have a Warlock character who is a magical gunslinger, because of course. So those are pretty, those are super cool. Demiplane has announced that they are working on getting homebrew tools into the Daggerheart Nexus. You can do things like create your own adversaries, create your own cards, things like that. There's no indication of when that's going to be a thing, but they have specifically stated, yes, this is a thing. We are actively working on it right now. As soon as we can announce something, we absolutely will. Another thing that I found really, really impressive with Demiplane, just in general, like the people making it, they are very, very receptive to feedback. There's a Daggerheart subreddit that I follow. They're constantly on the subreddit. Anytime somebody has a gripe about Demiplane, they will answer immediately and go, hey, this is why it's working that way, or hey, thanks for pointing this out, we didn't know. We'll fix it. And they have a bunch of different ways that you can get in contact with them. So yeah, I've been really, really impressed with the stuff that they're doing over there. In other tabletop news, Critical Role is going international. Kind of. There's a trailer on Critical Role's YouTube where they announced their live shows for next year. They're doing 5 live shows. The first and last will be in the U.S. They're going to start in Georgia. And then the final show is going to be in Dallas. Or Dallas-Fort Worth, as everyone calls it, because the airport is significantly more important than either of the two cities. And then they're going to Germany, and then Scotland, and then London. Yeah, if you're in the UK, you technically have 2 chances to see them. If you're in Germany, they're going to be in Sachamani. And everywhere else in Europe, I hope you can make it to Germany, because my understanding of the relationship between the UK and the European Union right now isn't the greatest. I don't know. Brexit is pretty far in the past, so I don't know if the wounds have healed or not, but yeah. So that's kind of an interesting thing. I personally have never been to a live show because I didn't start doing them until like my disability got bad enough that I stopped leaving my house. But I know other people who have. Something that does annoy me, though. Oh, yeah. Daniel's been to a live show.
Indianapolis Gen Con shows.
Yeah. What really annoys me is the Critical Role people have never been to frickin' Wisconsin. We invented Dungeons and Dragons, okay? It's us. Like, we did it. Y'all like you like this show? You think the Daggerheart's pretty cool? That's from us. Critical Role, please come to GaryCon. It's a lovely convention, and it's literally the birthplace of Dungeons and Dragons. And Lake Geneva is a lovely place. So anyway, yeah. Other announcements. I don't think there's anything else really big. They're kind of a sad announcement. Brennan Lee Mulligan has announced that he is leaving Dropout.
You can shut up. I will
if
fight
you
you.
Search on
I will
YouTube,
fight you.
You can find the announcement. And that's all I'm going to say. You really need to watch it. It's so touching. Like, it brought a tear to my eye.
Going on.
I might have given him
Jackass.
a mini heart attack. So, Game Changers is Game Changers. Sam, what's Sam's last name again? Sam
Reich.
Reich. Thanks. Is a genius. And he continues to make wonderful, amazing things. So check that out. I'm a bad, bad man. Anything else going on in the wide world of... that was the other thing that got announced today.
Yes, outcoming, the new Power Rangers should be brown.
There is a brown ranger.
Right for you. Made right for you, Jody.
It's also a purple ranger, and an orange ranger, and they were Bulk and Skull, whereas the purple and the orange ranger. D&D has a trailer up for their new starter set. It's called Heroes of the Borderlands. And if that sounds slightly familiar to you, that is because it is a direct reference to one of the first starter sets, which was Keep on the Borderlands. I actually have a video on my YouTube channel where I actually go into the kind of design aspects of Keep on the Borderlands and things that you can learn from Keep on the Borderlands. If you've ever heard the term the Red Box, Keep on the Borderlands was the adventure that was included in, I don't think it was the first Red Box, but it came out, if I remember correctly, in either 79 or 81, somewhere around there. But it was one of the first introductory adventures. You know, one of the other first introductory adventures was the village of Hommlet.
That's ours.
Yeah, this one. But yeah, Keep on the Borderlands has a very special place in my heart. The Dungeons and Dragons Online MMO that I have like 400 hours in has a Keep on the Borderlands module that I have played through like 100 times at this point. It is a phenomenal adventure, and it really is kind of a brilliant example of how to introduce people to a new tabletop RPG. Like, it really, really is great. It's old school D&D, so there's not this huge epic story that involves all these NPCs or anything, but it is a very, very effective tool to get people rolling dice and making decisions and exploring places and looking for hidden doors. Like, it is a wonderful dungeon crawl, and it looks like the Heroes of the Borderlands, it seems to either be some sort of remake or a return to that. In the trailer, they actually have some pictures of the maps. I know these maps very, very well. I recognize the maps, and they look a lot prettier than they did in the original booklet, which I own as well. Maybe that'll be another thing I do with Daggerheart, is I just do Keep on the Borderlands Daggerheart. Who knows? But that's a really, really big deal. It's an amazing, wonderful adventure. And as much as I'm not particularly fond of D&D 5.5, if this is what we can expect going forward with the products they're putting out, it gives me hope. Thank you, phone. It gives me hope. It looks like they are treating Keep on the Borderlands very seriously, and they're putting a lot of quality and love into it. And that's what I always want from them resurrecting old stuff. Like when they did it to Curse of Strahd is a love story to the original Ravenloft campaign. It's brilliant. It's wonderful. And if they keep doing stuff like that, I'm very, very happy. So yeah. Anything else going on in the world? Buffet, Solve Crime. Pre-order Kiri's book.
A Hearth Witch's Guide to Magic and Murder.
It's wonderful. It's amazing. You can pre-order it at Barnes & Noble or on Amazon. There are lots of different places you can pre-order it. And our goal is to make Kiri a New York Times bestselling author. And so that means that everybody has to pre-order a book. It's a good book. It's a very good book. I haven't read it, but I've heard things about it. But she's cool.
She's very cool.
She's very cool. She plays in one of my games. She's my friend now. We were... The funny thing, the only reason we know each other is she was a Geek and Century vlogger. I was a huge fan. I recorded a video where I sang a song and I dedicated it to her because that's what I used to do. I would sing songs, find someone a lot more famous than I was and dedicate it to them, hoping they would respond and I would steal some of their followers. I'm not sure how proud I am of that, but it was effective. And Imp, who was a mutual fan of both of ours, mentioned to Kiri, hey, on Twitter, goes, hey, like, this is really good. And he sings good and you sing good. You guys should totally sing together. And we did. We sang I See the Light from Tangled, and it turned out amazing.
I don't think that was me.
It wasn't you? I thought it was somebody.
I don't think it was me.
Oh.
Might have been Aaliyah.
I don't think it was Aaliyah. Somebody did it. And yeah, and then like we conversed a lot and we sang a song together, and then a couple years later I went, hey Kiri, do you want to play a Zelda RPG using a system you've never heard of? And my thought was she was gonna go, you know what? That's really great, and I'm very happy for you, but no. And her actual response was, that sounds really fun. And so yeah, now we've been playing together for, 7 years now? A little over 7 years. It's cool stuff. And now she tells me cool stuff, and we talk every so often. I have a friend. It's cool. Anyway, I think that's enough for announcements. I know what you guys really want. Before we get going, Slices Scott has already started doing probably the most useful thing that he could do, which is giving everybody a reroll token. So let me just make sure. Yeah, everybody take a reroll token from Slices Scott.
Thank you.
If anyone, if this is your first time watching live or anything like that, my channel points for my Twitch channel are set up so that you can redeem them for stuff that helps the players out. So you can give them things like reroll tokens, you can heal hit points, you can heal stress, repair armor, give them reroll tokens, or if you're really having fun, you can give them hope. Or if you really want to have fun and really get the most out of your channel points, you can give me fear, and then I can use that to torture them. Because
you have 9.
Yeah.
You have 9.
You're almost maxed out. I don't think you need any more at this point. I'm going to be honest.
Anyway, yeah. So anyone that's watching, the reason I do this, I want you guys to be involved in this. And it just means that, stuff becomes more interesting as we play. So, yeah, with that being said,
I'm just going to start buying Power Ranger paraphernalia and we'll light it on fire on the camera. just to...
Don't worry, Hasbro's already done that. If anyone wants some Power Rangers paraphernalia, Hasbro is doing another auction where they're not giving any of it to the original actors. So feel free to go buy some of that. I believe they've got a bunch of the Cosmic Fury stuff in there. So yeah, I'm not bitter. It's not like I've had conversations with 2 different Power Rangers guys. They're both named Sudarsu, but they're lovely people. Both Peter and Yoshi. Yoshi, actually, I was watching him play Pokemon Scarlet, I think it was. And he got the little Charcadet guy that can evolve into 2 different Pokemon, depending on which version you had. And he needed an item for the other type. And I was in chat. I said, do you want it? He's like, what? I said, do you want it? I can just trade you a Pokemon with it. that's holding the item, and then you can just evolve your Charcadet into the cooler version that has swords. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, sure. And so I traded him the thing with that. And so Yoshi Sudarsu has one of my Pokemon in his party. I'm just saying, I have a connection to a Power Ranger. And I once beat Peter in Power Rangers Legacy Wars. So I beat a Power Ranger as a Power Ranger. I just want you all to understand, like, I got Power Rangers credit. And I'm relatively certain neither of them remember me. So, it's now time for us to return to the village of Hommlet. "10 years ago, the evil forces of elemental evil fought against the army of light, an alliance of heroes bent on the destruction of elemental evil. The army of light was so powerful they were able to fight back the forces of elemental evil into their stronghold and seal them inside, saving the lands from their tyranny. 10 years has passed since that battle, the Battle of Emerity Meadows, and recently whispers of strange cults started showing up. In the small village of Hommlet, people have started going missing. Whispers of a strange fortress hidden amongst the wilds outside the village have been making their way around. This has attracted adventurers seeking to find fame, fortune, and glory. One group of adventurers arrived in the village of Hommlet, proceeded to trespass, steal, get into a bar fight, and then try to set the bar on fire, and were subsequently banished from the village of Hommlet.
Allegedly.
But were able to find their way to a strange moat house that seemed to be mostly in ruins. Knowing that great riches and treasures can be found in such places, they started exploring, finding a group of bandits, some spiders, and some remarkably resilient ticks. However, as they were exploring, they found a secret set of stairs and realized there was an underground dungeon beneath this moat house. And now they have started exploring. They came and discovered a large ogre that seemed to be saving some humanoids for lunch later. After vanquishing him, they were able to send a few of these humanoids off. They were merchants. They promised to speak well of them. One of them decided to stay, having their own motivation for exploring this place. And that is where we return. So, to get us all back up to speed, and to get me a drink. Always got a drink. You guys came down. I'm going to see if this is going to work. No, because I'm not doing this one. Never mind. Okay, cool. That actually makes things slightly easier. Sorry, fighting with my... Really? Now you don't want to close? Come on. There we go. Sorry, I talk to myself. It keeps me insane.
As does it all for all of us.
Where the hell?
So, you guys used the secret stairs that you found, came to effectively a dead end. But a really great roll by Esper was able to notice that there were two sets of secret doors there. The one to the west led into a room with a very large, very angry ogre. who seemed to be keeping some prisoners there. You guys fought the ogre, which went smashingly, and nobody was in any danger of falling unconscious or anything like that. And you discovered this person, Ash, after one of your other allies died in a blaze of glory. And so after dealing with that, you guys decided to continue to the east, and I think that's where we left, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, east. Never eat soggy Wheaties. Got it. Yep, the east.
I think you can just go with never eat Wheaties. Like, they're just not that great. Never understood why. Breakfast of champions. Nope.
Nope.
I genuinely, I don't think I've ever seen an athlete that starts off their morning with Wheaties. I've seen quite a few start off with actual protein. Like, that's a thing. Never Wheaties.
Goodness.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Ahead of you, you guys did kind of look into the east hallway here. Looking into it, you guys do see a set of stairs going down, and then the hallway kind of turns to the southeast. So yeah, what do you all want to do?
Well, we didn't come back down here for nothing. I feel like we should go ahead and continue with our journey down this hallway, unless anyone
Yes.
has anything else that they want to prepare for the evening. I don't have anything else I need to do. I rolled my 3 dice. Anyone else got to do anything at the beginning of their session?
Nope. I just ready to go.
Technically, we're continuing on from when the world seemed to pause for a hot second. So everything I have is still ongoing.
Ash would like to use her gifted tracker ability
Mm-hmm.
to spend a hope and see if I can determine how many other ogres there may be down here.
Cool. So, looking around, one of the things you would know about ogres in general, being a gifted tracker, they don't tend to play nice with anyone, even other ogres. So with the information that you have in here, the likelihood of finding another ogre near enough to this guy, probably relatively low.
Okay.
You can't be 100% certain there are no more ogres in here, but they are. I mean, you guys saw it; they're very, very territorial. So you think that there's a good chance if there was another one, it wouldn't be there for very long.
Okay.
Or it would need to be far enough away that this ogre would have no idea it was there.
Okay. One of the other cool benefits of my gifted tracker,
Mm-hmm.
if we do encounter another ogre, since I have used hope to track them this way, I get a +1 bonus to my evasion.
Yay!
Oh, let's go.
All right.
I like that.
Yeah.
Any other questions? I just realized I don't actually have my PDF open for this because I put most of the stuff as notes on the map, so I don't technically need the PDF as much as I used to. But it's still a very useful PDF, and it tells me when you guys find stuff, which I think you guys like, right? You like when you find stuff?
I like finding stuff.
I love loots. LeCroc, I just want to make sure. Are you still feeling okay? Do you need a little bit of healing now, or?
I'm all good from last time because everyone else was able to help recover and all that. Except for the one thing where I took a severe bit of damage from almost dying.
Mm.
Well,
Other than that, I'm peachy fucking keen.
You should really avoid that. I found that's the key to surviving out here.
Well, the worst case scenario, if not, then we can go ahead and
Wise guy.
we could have Haz reanimate your corpse at this point. Would you like to be a mushroom as well, or would you like to be an animated frog?
What
No.
the fuck is everyone coming for me today? Eh?
Wait, did hot? No, never mind.
I mean, I have my buddy, but Daggerheart,
Oh,
the little
he's
mushroom waves.
he's cute.
Brute. Well, if that's the case, then I say we continue forward and we make sure that this castle is completely taken care of. Maybe even turn it into our home someday. Who knows? I mean, if there's no one else here, then we get to own that castle. Is that not correct?
I mean, possession is 9/10 of the law, so.
Anyway, you would think that would be that hard.
All right, let's see what's down this stairway, shall we?
Okay.
Yes.
So, as you guys continue to
And the tripwire, and everyone dies.
Rocks fall.
rocks fall, everybody dies.
Rocks fall, and we're being pursued by a bear. Oh no!
As you guys continue to go down, you can see as you guys go down the stairs, you can feel the air itself getting kind of heavier. There's a little bit more moisture in it. You can also see little bits of moss and things like that starting to kind of grow into the corners. And then eventually the hallway kind of splits, where you can see one path that goes due south, and then another path that goes to the east and then goes south as well.
Well, I've always been told that the best adventurers go to the left, so I feel we should start there first, yes?
Seems
Alright.
reasonable.
So as you guys continue down this hallway, I have to click all the buttons. It kind of winds around a little bit, and as you keep going, before you go to the spot I am going to look.
Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo.
Okay, Haas is trying to get himself killed.
Well, he's revealed it, so we're seeing it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, new shit couldn't possibly pop up.
Of course not. I would never do that to you guys.
I came
am
from
just-
behind.
Is this a hole in the wall, or is this a...
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I'm looking through the descriptions of things that they have in here, and for whatever reason, they don't actually explain this room. So you guys are just going to see it and decide for yourselves what you think it is.
Oh, Mr. DM, just want to make sure. Were we going stage left or left? Like our left or stage left?
I feel fear is going to be used in just a second here. As you guys come into this room, as you're following the path down, you do notice a larger room. At the southern end, you can see a relatively heavy door. And then the rest of the room, there's also just like an opening to the west for a hallway that, I guess I can reveal that too. Boom, 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 boom. So you can see there's a hallway to the west, and then there's another hallway that goes to the south.
Oh.
And then over here in this little corner, it just looks like some baubles and other things like that. Maybe like a little storage area or something. So.
When we come around the corner, are we seeing anything in the center of the room? Like is that?
Yeah, it's all glowy, and it's not described in the adventure in any way, shape, or form. So as far as you can tell, something is supposed to happen here, but either it has already happened, or something went wrong, and it's never going to happen. But suffice it to say, the audience can't see, but the person that made this map put this giant glowing circle and all this stuff in the center, and there's nothing in the adventure that describes any of this.
Hey, it's made of this funny green glass that makes my teeth wiggle when I get too close to it.
So yeah, like I said, in the room that you're in, you can see again. There's just a hallway to the west. There's a hallway that goes south, and there's a door right here. I guess I didn't have to reveal, but yeah. And then there's another like really big, heavy door right here.
You get this.
There's lots of paths to go in this room.
I feel like there's just so many rooms and so many. We just have to make sure that we double back on everything we do. So if we go left, right, select A, B, something like that. I don't remember the exact combination, but we should want to make sure that we make sure every room is cleared. So where do we want to go next?
I got to check out this door over here with all the bottles, because why would you have a bunch of room?
I am curious about these big doors. These big doors are big.
Yeah.
Big doors are big.
So
I'm gonna-
go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna stand next to Haas near the big door.
Okay. So LaCroix, as you kind of go in here and you kind of look around,
And another giant spider.
actually 14 giant ticks. No, as you look in there,
Son of a bitch!
you can see a decent amount of kind of glassware. So vials and other things that look like they're designed to hold liquids and samples and things like that. They're all empty, and they're all kind of stacked. So this definitely looks like a storage room. You don't notice like significant amounts of dust or anything in here. So this isn't, you can be relatively certain that this is not something left over from whenever this moat house was actually in operation. Someone has used this more recently.
But it's all completely empty now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the place is that believes in reduce, reuse, recycle. Don't know what else they have going on there.
Yeah. You know, maybe there's a recycling place that pays for glass. You don't know.
10 copper per bottle.
How about
Haas is
yeah,
just going to
maybe.
be.
Go ahead, Oz. Sorry.
He's gonna just be checking the door to see if it's locked, trapped, any of that.
Why don't you go ahead and make me an insight check? Get you guys rolling.
Instinct.
Roll.
Instinct, you mean?
Instinct. That's what I said. I don't know why you thought I said insight. It was obviously instinct.
24
Obviously.
with hope.
Go ahead and take your hope. Looking at it, it's obvious that this is a well-made door. It does have a locking mechanism on it. The lock does not seem to be engaged, and as far as you can tell, at least on this side of the door, you don't see anything that looks like a trap.
I think it's safe to open. It's not even locked.
Yeah.
Asper will just push the door open.
Okay. The door doesn't push; it's a pull.
Okay. Real dumb. Big dummy I am. So
Locking doors.
I have an entire.
Yeah.
I'll push if I want to push.
Back when I used to run adventures.
It was bad.
Back when I used to run Adventures League games, it didn't happen at my table. It happened at the table next to me. But we actually stopped playing to listen. There was an adventure that at the very end, there's this really cool combat that happens. There's these stones that you can do that basically turn off the gravity in this area, and there's like a stone moving puzzle. It's a super cool thing. So afterwards, there's a set of doors. This is the very, very end of the adventure. There's a set of doors that it specifically says you pull open, and when you get to the other side, there's treasure and the exit of the dungeon. That's where the adventure is supposed to end. Well, this group went over, and one of the players just went, okay, I pushed the door open. And because it specifically says in the adventure it's a pull door, the DM just goes, well, nothing happens. Thinking that the first action would be, okay, then I'll pull. That's not what happened. They spent an hour, an actual real-life hour. They tried smacking the door. They're magic doors. You can't destroy them. They tried digging under the door. They couldn't do that. They tried every single spell they had. Didn't work. For an entire hour until finally someone went, has anyone tried pulling? They're like, that's stupid. And someone goes over. It's like, it pulls open very easily. And the table I was running, again, we had stopped playing our game. And we're just sitting there listening. And as soon as we hear that, we erupt in laughter. So, not the first time a door has been the true final boss of Dungeons & Dragons. As Esper kind of pushes against it, you're actually kind of surprised with how, there's no give to this door whatsoever as you try pushing it. And even, it's a very nicely made door. It's actually kind of impressive to you that zero give. Even with as nice a door this is, you would expect like a little bit. Nothing. It's like you're pushing a brick wall.
Pull it back then.
Pull it back. As you pull it back, you see a brick wall. And then you guys hear this from further to the north. Back the way you guys came.
We all in this room together. Did anyone get cut off?
No, I know that Scott doesn't move his token, but he generally moves with us.
Yeah. Scott's, he's not just chilling with the ogre corpse. Kimmy's with you guys. As you kind of open the door more, it's a brick wall.
Huh.
But we heard ka-chink.
No, it's some sort of mechanism.
Maybe we have to knock on the door? And proceed to knock on the wall?
It's very wall-like.
No, the internals of this door must be a switch or something. It must be very well made inside this wall. Wow.
Maybe we should go.
Did the sound go it was from somewhere else, or was it from this door?
The sound that you guys heard was echoing off of the walls from the north, from where you guys just came.
Where we
it
came from?
Pretty faint.
Yeah, like far this way.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
It's possible maybe our avenue may be cut off now.
Ash is gonna go backtrack a little bit.
Okay. How far do you want to backtrack?
I'm gonna go this far and see if I see anything.
Okay. As you kind of come to where that hallway kind of split before, and you guys decided to go left, as you look up, you can see right in here there is a massive metal portcullis that is basically cut off your way back to the ogre room and the hidden stairs.
I will report back to the others.
Oh, okay.
So we seemingly can't go back the way we came. We're now cut off.
It seems like there was a security mechanism for panic times. Goblins are very known for such things, but usually we use pits.
Good to know.
Well, is it like a solid door that's in our way, or is it got some holes in it that one of my little compatriots here could maybe try to fly or walk through?
It's a gated portcullis. So somebody small could probably squeeze through.
I could probably go with a sneak.
Definitely sneak.
If we need to. I'm just making sure. I mean, that does not bother me at all. You know, they probably have to try to keep people away from, employees only, if you will. And we're not employees, so makes sense that they just locked us in here. Now we just got to figure out how to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, you guys described it as a gatehouse. It kind of makes sense that they have security mechanisms.
What happens if we try closing the door?
A security mechanism to another door. That sounds goofy as hell.
Redundancies.
Esper goes to close the door.
Door closes very well. It's a very nice door.
No far off sounds of.
Nope.
All right. Well,
There's probably some method to the madness. Like, there's probably a reverse switch, but we don't know where it is.
all right. Well, now that I'm trapped in here with you guys, let's go on.
Are we going to the left or to the right?
We will go to the right. We'll keep going south here.
I'll do the same with this door, Jody. See if it's box trap.
Sure. Go ahead and give me another instinct, not insight. I don't know who would ever think insight is a thing.
Shit. All right. 23 with hope.
Oh, cool. Yeah, as far as you can tell, another very solidly made door. There's a locking mechanism on it. It is not currently locked.
At least on this side, there are no mechanisms and it's not locked. He'll just push it open.
Okay. And as it goes open, you can see the tunnel continues pretty far down. If I do actual math, I can probably tell you exactly how far down it goes.
Math.
Yeah, who does
Forever.
math? It's like for nerds.
Math in my Daggerheart game.
So, and I just realized there's a measurement tool that I can just use. So going from the door all the way down, it looks like it goes close to like 120 feet to the south. About like 75 feet to the down, you can see there's another kind of T hallway that heads off to the west. And then in addition to that, you can also see to the southeast, there's another hallway that proceeds. So yet another kind of split in the path.
You know, if we all split up and each take our own path, we can cover this dungeon very quickly.
Excellent work. Excellent.
I personally think that is the best idea you guys have had in what is now the 4th session. So,
staring at the DM's 9 fear dial that he's got going on right now. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and pass on that idea just a little bit.
Fair enough. Do we have a light with us?
I believe
Or
all
are
of
these
you,
torches lit?
I believe all of you guys should have torches just that kind of come as you build your characters.
Okay.
There is no... I mean, in the room that you guys were just in, there was glowing light that has no explicable purpose as far as I can tell. But the rest of this place has been, at least this side has been pitch black. The room with the ogre had sconces on the doors.
Okay.
So, yeah. But the place that you guys are now, there's no, like, lights or anything in here. It's just all dark.
Okay. Ash will pull out a torch and light it.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know if any of you can see in the dark, but I can't.
Say my...
So...
I thought my heritage allowed me to, but maybe I can't.
No.
I'll have to look at it.
Unlike D&D, where like half the races all have dark vision. Dark vision, I don't believe, is actually a heritage feature.
It'll say in your ancestry.
Yeah, or ancestry. There we go. I don't believe it's an ancestry feature, or if it is, it's only for like 1 or 2 ancestries. Most people just have normal vision.
I was looking down here.
Okay. As you look down the southeastern hallway, it continues going in that southeasternly direction until you see a door. You're starting to sense a theme with this place. There's hallways and then there's doors.
I hear door guys. Are we going this way?
Well, absolutely. We continue on, and once we finish up the room, we'll cross out an X or something on it to indicate that we did it, and then we turn back the other way and we continue on.
Oz will do the thing, Jody.
All right, give me another instinct roll.
Okay. 14 with fear.
Okay. So, as you look it over again, relatively simple door. Well made, has a locking mechanism. Testing it, doesn't seem to be locked. You don't see any wires or any holes where like an arrow trap could be or an acid trap or anything. As far as you can tell, there's nothing there. I will take my fear.
Oz will just do the push-pull check and then open it whatever way it opens.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and move my clock down to a place that's closer so I can see it. As you open the door, you can see a couple different things. You can see going due east, the pathway here starts to slope slightly upwards. Hey, DK, nice to see you. As you open the door, you look through and you can see the hallway to the east starts to slowly start moving upwards, and you can see it goes on pretty far, farther than you can see. However, something that is slightly more interesting to you is the weapons that are pointed directly at your face as you open the door, and you can see a pair of guards that I only want to move one of them that have weapons trained on you and seem to be kind of grinning as they look at you. One of them kind of turns to the other and goes, "Looks like we've got something to deal with, don't we? Yeah. Looks like we finally get to have some fun. All right."
Do these jokers look like they could be related to the bandits topside, or are they completely different vibe?
Absolutely wonderful question. Give me a second to look to see what we actually have here, and I will tell you. So looking at it first, the bandits that you guys dealt with before were kind of a ragtag group. The thing that was kind of unifying about them was the fact that they were all in the same place. They were all wearing kind of different armor and things like that. These two are wearing matching armor. They have very, very nice weapons. These two specifically have pretty wicked-looking swords and these big shields. And you also notice there is a symbol emblazoned on their shields and on the surcoats that they're wearing over their armor. Yeah, I don't think any of you guys would recognize.
They wouldn't look anyone familiar that we saw at the bar at the nearby town that I totally remember the name of, and I'm totally not skipping out on it. Which that's the one, Hommlet. Got it.
Not that you can tell. Like the symbols that you're seeing on their armor is very, very distinctive. It looks like kind of a collection of symbols that are kind of pushed together. But if you look at it long enough, you can kind of see that it looks like it's 4 kind of separate symbols that are all kind of intertwined with each other. But they're relatively simplistic geometric symbols. Like they're mostly like lines and things like that in different coordinations, lines and circles and boxes. But yeah, none of you guys actually recognize what they are. And these guys are still pointing weapons at you.
It's just kind of looks over. Would you sure?
Sorry, I have no idea what you just said.
Who do you serve?
And he goes, all right, you recruits or you prisoners?
Neither.
Sounds like prisoners to me.
One was, and we rescued them from the gates that they were in, and we're here to try to figure out who the fuck you guys are. Why are you down here?
So not recruits. That makes this a lot easier. Fellas, we got work to do. And
I couldn't speak.
go ahead.
Sorry, I couldn't speak more eloquently. Duke, get him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have my wolf go in for a bite attack.
Well, before you're able to do that, I'm actually going to burn some fear. 2 points actually, because both of them are going to take some swings at you. Let's get that battle music on. So, I need dice. This is where you guys get to find out how bad my dice rolls are. So, the 2 guys near you, the first thing that you guys notice is when they kind of decide to start fighting, they have worked together before, and it's relatively obvious to you guys that they're very comfortable with each other. They both start swinging at, let's see who's in the front here. One will go for Esper, the other one will go for Haas. So the first one against Esper.
Me.
Is going to take a swing at you. He's going to get a 9 versus your evasion.
Which is a 10, so it's a big miss.
So this big, wicked-looking sword comes down, and as you kind of step out of the way, as it slams to the ground, you notice that the blade itself has these kind of swells on it that almost look like fire. If you've ever seen like a flamberge type sword where there's kind of curves and hooks and things on it, it does not look like a sword that you want to get hit with. Haas, the other one comes towards you and tries to take a swing at you, and that's going to be a 17 versus your evasion.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, so he does 9 points of the damage as you feel this thing catch on what kind of armor do you wear?
Leather.
So as it catches on your leather, it gets through some of it, and you feel it kind of pierce and start ripping at the flesh underneath, and he brings it back, and he's like,
I will mark an armor slot so I only take 1 damage.
all right. Who wants the spotlight?
Pause.
Since
I
did technically interrupt with my fear, there was a command from Ash to
Mash, yeah.
So, I'm not really sure how companions work. It says to make a spellcast roll to connect with your companion and command them to take action.
Okay.
So do I have to roll to see if I can tell it to attack?
That is a fantastic question, and I am not super familiar with the ranger in here, so I am going to actually look once it loads.
What ranger did you go with?
The Beastmaster one, whatever they call it.
The Beastbound.
Beastbound. Sure.
So let's look at Eastbound. So you have no companion. Did you take the Ranger companion sheet? Because that'll tell you what your companion can do.
Mm.
So,
Companion.
they get their evasion starts at 10. You can give them 2 experiences, and they give a list of experiences, for example, and then you get to choose their attack.
Which I chose as a bite.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks like I need to make a spellcast roll to connect with companion, command them to take action. I can spend a hope to add experience.
So effectively, whenever your companion attacks, instead of having your companion make an attack roll, you make a spellcasting roll as their attack. So that's what that effectively means.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
At least that's what I'm getting from what I'm reading.
Okay, so I need to make an agility roll. Oh, I got an 18 with hope.
18 does hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. So you guys, as you're sitting there, you hear Ash goes, "Duke, go!" And suddenly this kind of flash of fur goes past you in this massive, so wolf, correct?
Yes.
This massive, what color fur does it have?
Gray.
Gray. This massive gray flash of fur goes and tries to tackle this creature. How much damage does it do?
13.
13. So as it hits this creature, or as it hits this guard, the guard puts his shield up, and as the dog is kind of biting it, you notice that underneath the surecoat is not only a decent set of armor, but there's also chainmail and a brigandine, or not a brigandine, whatever the cloth armor thing in there. And you notice that there we go, Gambison. I'm glad you guys can remember these words that I've used 100 times before. And so as the dog bites into it, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you think it should. And it only takes a single point hit point of damage.
Is that your spotlight? Just so I know, Dan.
Yep, that was my spotlight.
Okay. Haas, seeing that, goes, "A friend!" And Haas becomes a wolf as I'm using evolution because I have 3 hope. Evolution means that I do not spend a fear, or I don't spend a stress when I transform, and my strength goes up by another point.
So as Duke goes forward and tries nomming on this guard, who's kind of grinning at this, you suddenly notice Haas starts changing into a wolf, but this is a very muscular, steroid-infused wolf. And he didn't even have to get bit by a spider on his foot to get steroids. He just seems to have them.
So Haas runs
DK.
here and goes after the same guy.
Go for it. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Because I have a friend there, I get advantage.
Absolutely. And now that you guys are here, you can see a little bit further back. There are 2 more guards back there, and you can hear some motion from behind as well.
Well, Jody, those 2 guards get to see me crit their friend as I roll 2 4s.
Ooh. So as he tries attacking this guy, he again brings his very large shield in the way, and it does nothing. Haas just bats it away, starts nomming on him.
But here's the thing, Jody. We're set. We have the 2 proficiencies, so that's 2d8. I have a buddy there who just attacked him. That's a 3rd d8, and then I have my familiar, which is a d6. So that's 16, 24, 32 plus 80, 40, 46, 48, 50 points of damage.
Jeez.
All right.
All right.
You're just like, no. This is how you do it.
So there is an optional rule in Daggerheart where if you double their severe threshold, they take 4 hit points of damage instead of 3. However, these creatures...
Is this really turned to mist?
These creatures are resistant to physical damage, so they only take half damage from this. Their severe threshold is 13, and half of 50 is 25. So
Almost.
you are 1 point away from doing massive damage. However, it only had 2 hit points left. So, I'm not logged in. Of course I'm logged in.
I'm just gonna say Duke went low, got his shield. I went high, got his throat.
Yeah. Sorry, give me a second.
You just see Duke pull out a pad and a pen and start taking notes. Like, what? I hadn't thought of that.
Seems useful.
Yeah.
So yeah, it hits the ground hard, and his ally, as he hits the ground hard and he sees both Duke and Haas turn towards him, you see him just grin a little bit, roll his shoulders, and bring his weapons to bear. And at the end of your spotlight, we're going to go ahead and mark this dude as gone for the time being. You
So
suddenly...
this dude just saw his friend get completely fucking dropped, and he smiled.
Yep.
Oh,
You see 2 more guards start moving forward with bows. And they are... I'm going to burn 2 fear for this. And they are both going to take shots at the big one.
Okay.
So...
like the bigger dog or the bigger guy?
the bigger dog.
Okay.
As much as like you may feel...
I was gonna
that-
say you're here. That's not
Yeah,
hell of
but-
an angle.
As much as you may feel like you're really threatening to them, they haven't seen you hit shit. However, they just saw this massive man-wolf thing devour their ally. And so they're like, maybe we shoot that one. So the first one, well, that's a 2, which turns into a 5 versus your evasion.
Nope.
Second one, that turns into 11 versus your evasion.
When I became a wolf, my evasion became 12, so nope.
Right.
Yes,
So
let's go.
these 2 arrows come sailing down the hallway, and they hit the ground next to you, kind of scattering and breaking. And you can see with the additional guards, which I'm going to go ahead and burn another fear
God dang.
to bring this guard down, and then 1 more fear to bring this guard down, since I have so many fear. And again, both of them are... well, one of them's going to take the real wolf, because they're like, well, there's the real wolf. Somebody should do something to it. So against Duke, who should have a difficulty as part of their stat block, correct? Or they have an evasion. Should be 10, I think.
Evasion is 10.
Okay. I am rolling so well. That's a 5. And then the other one's going to take a swing at Haas. You know what? I think in a true, conflict, the bad guys shouldn't actually hit the enemies. They should just get... I rolled a 5.
5 should be the magic number for you.
I kid you not, I have rolled 2s and 3s and 4s for almost everything thus far this game.
You were hitting like a Mack truck last session, so I'm not
No, I
sad
mean
about that.
today.
Yeah, I understand.
Who wants the spotlight?
getting a little bit of revenge from trying to swing at Esper. He's going to have a nice smile. It's understandable that you need recruits, given the nature of not being able to hit fucking shit. And I will throw the scythe at this one over here.
Okay.
And it's going to be a spiritual weapon attack. And if I hit, I'm going to try to hit someone that's right next to him, which should be... Is this one right here?
Awesome. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
An attack
I
roll.
believe it's
Okay.
a stress to hit both of them, so...
Yeah, I gotta see if I can get this first here. Let's see.
Go for it.
Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my reroll given
Okay.
from Slice. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm gonna re-roll that dice, and I'm gonna do. Man, we said 16 hit before. Is that right?
Oh.
I crit. I don't know.
I'm gonna say.
I don't really
say,
care about numbers. I just roll damage. You guys
I'm
have
gonna
to hit. I just myrtleize things.
15 with hope.
15 with hope. We'll take your hope. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
damage against both of them.
Okay. Where the hell? Okay, there's my damage. Here's my damage. Oh, and then yes, I'm gonna mark the stress, and target an additional adversary within range, with the same attack roll. So
Yep.
then that,
Hits
and
both of them.
then, and then it'll be a 21 damage to both of them. Then.
Okay. So again, as your scythe connects with them, their armor is very, very thick, and so again, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you think it should. But both of them do take 2 hit points worth of damage.
And then yes, as the scythe comes back to Esper, he is going to try to step on the other side. I know flanking's not really a thing, but maybe trying to.
Right now, the guy that's in the doorway is blocking your ability to get into the room.
Okay, I can't get
Yeah,
to that.
there's a
Okay,
dude
then that's fine.
right there. That's just he has positioned himself at the doorway, and he's large enough that you just can't get past him.
The croak. I don't believe this is for me anymore. You and Kimmy might have to take over at this point.
So as you say that, I'm gonna burn a fear.
Who gave this man so much fucking fear?
We took
did.
a long rest.
Yo,
And you
we
guys
did that.
see-
Never mind. That's on us.
Near the end of the hallway, this last person comes out, and this one is dressed very, very differently. The armor still has that same motif, but instead of like a sword and shield or a bow, he has a massive greatsword that he leans on his shoulder, and you can see it kind of glowing slightly with some sort of magic. As he moves forward, you can see he says something to the two archers. Yeah, I don't know if I highlighted quite. Yeah,
Well,
you
he's
guys
great.
should be able
He's
to see
kinda-
that.
he's kinda
He just
like-
kind of
he's
blends in with the
Yeah.
darkness there. Sorry.
He's fun.
He says something to the two archers, and then he also goes, "Aim for the large one, s'il vous plaît." And all 5 of them
Hey,
are
do I know
going
that
to
guy?
make attacks. I spend 2 fear to spotlight up to 5 targets. And all of them are going to attack Haas.
Oh,
So we're going to start with archers first.
excellent.
That's going to be a 12 versus your evasion.
Yes.
All right. So normally it would do 6 damage. However, they have the passive ability Opportunist. When 2 or more adversaries are within very close range of a creature, all damage the archer deals to that creature is doubled. So that is 12 points of damage from that attack.
All right.
The second archer takes a shot at you. That's going to be a 20 versus your evasion.
Okay.
And that time it does 22 points of damage to you.
All right.
And then the 3 Well, one of them can't. Oh, he's actually going to stand. Or no, actually. What I'm going to do. No. That dude's just going to kind of position himself a little bit more and do nothing. But the other two are going to take swings at you with their swords. That's 16 for the first one.
Yep.
That turns to just 8 points of damage. And the second one is a 19.
Yep.
And that is 6 points of damage.
I roll like crap. I roll so bad.
So as you guys see, as this new character comes out, and he has this massive sword. He tells them to do, and they work in unison, perfectly timed attacks. As the first arrow comes forward, you watch as one of the other guards kind of goes out of the way, and the arrow hits deep, and then another guard comes and attacks while you're trying to kind of collect yourself from the arrow hits you, and then another arrow comes in and hits you while you're recovering from that.
So,
they all seem to be attacking in perfect symmetry.
So the
Go ahead.
attacks hit Haz.
Mm-hmm.
I go into my death move.
Okay.
With the reroll token, I rolled a 12 with hope on the hope die, so Haz is alive and he's fully fucking healed.
Okay, so as you guys are watching all of these guys just completely demolishing Haz, you watch as Haz starts to drop out of his wolf of a form and eventually is on the ground unconscious. And all of the guards, again, just kind of smirk. And then you watch as Haz stands up again. You can see some of his wounds start healing as he kind of draws on the natural magic around him. And he stands up, cracks his neck. Who wants the spotlight?
I guess I'll go next because we got to get this guy out of the way here.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, let's see here. Well,
I will say, just so you're aware, the door into this room is down here, so you actually can't see this dude.
I can't. Okay, I can't
Yeah,
attack this guy.
there's a wall in between you and
Yeah.
the higher dude, but you can see the one down here.
Okay.
It's almost
to clear the
like
way.
this particular area is designed to be very defensive.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Can't really do anything else besides just gonna swing on this joker here. Pretty much all I can do. Gonna swing. Gonna roll. Okay, that's gonna be 13 with hope.
Does hit. Go ahead and take your hope.
Nice.
So you go ahead and swing at this guy, and again he brings his shield up in an attempt to protect himself.
10. Till I get my touch on. So that. Pretty sure I'm gonna do better than that. Okay. Alright, yeah. Are you going to roll?
While he's
'cause
doing
I-
his roll,
Oh, because
for all of the raiders that came over from DK, if you look at the channel point redemptions, you can actually use your channel points here to affect the game. You can give players hit points, you can give them reroll tokens, which you guys have already seen are very useful for them. Or if you really want to do something impactful with your channel points, you can give me fear. And I'll use it to torment Toast, which is kind of the whole purpose of DK's channel. So
No. No. No.
for an attack.
No.
great. So I get to roll 2 1s for my damage. So no way. How I got that? I get 13 damage
Still pretty good. The
on
guard that
douchebag McGee.
you are attacking, as he blocks. Oh, it was it doesn't matter. He had 1 hit point left. As you connect with him again, he brings up his shield, and your attack is strong enough that the shield kind of hits him in his face.
Like,
You watch him drop the shield and boom, and and he collapses onto the ground as
That
well.
grinning bastard.
Who wants the spotlight?
My God, I will.
All right.
Now, can I see that guy?
From where you are, because of how far back in the hallway, you can't. But because there are just bodies, if you want to move into this room, you would be able to see him. But you have to actually move into the room. The door.
I will move it. Fire the room.
Okay.
Bear in mind, there are archers. You saw like the what was that one, the like American Gods, just like that hail of arrows.
Down the hallway.
Yeah. And I will use I will use one to into my every chaos.
Okay. So you guys watch as Kimmy comes flying through her small fairy form, just kind of moving through.
That's a crit.
It's crit.
Yeah.
Dirty crit, but it's a crit.
Which is really nice. And as she comes in, you see this magic start to kind of form in her hands, and suddenly this explosion of color happens. So go ahead and roll damage. Again, when you get a crit, you can clear a stress. You get a hope because it counts as rolling with hope. And you do the maximum amount of damage you normally would do the attack, and then also roll the normal damage on top of that.
So that would be 19 damage.
18 total damage, and this is magic, right?
Yeah.
Which one were you aiming for? You were aiming for this dude back here?
Yeah.
Cool. So as you come forward and you fire this collection of magic in various colors, as it hits him, he kind of brings his shield up, and his thick armor and everything seem to do nothing to stop the damage. And he is knocked back about 5 feet, and he doesn't look like he is getting up. Who wants the spotlight next?
Let's go.
Ash, seeing the arrows come through, will be like, "Hey, wait, I've got those. Can I like peek my head through the doorway down here, or?"
You would have to stand on top of Haas to do that. Right now, you guys are in kind of because you're in such cramped quarters, in order to be able to attack anyone, you have to get line of sight on them. And right now, this dude is the only one that's alive, and he's blocked by a wall. You can't see it because LeCroix's token is the way, but there's a wall right there. So if you want to shoot him, you have to come all the way into the room.
All right, I will
Go here.
I will go there
Okay.
and be like, "Oh, hi. I didn't think this through." And I'm going to attempt to shoot the guy in the back.
Go for it. So you guys watch as Ash, seeing all of the combat happening and seeing these arrows flying towards her companion, rushes forward, getting ready to fire. What did you get?
I got an 18 with fear.
Fun. Love
Oh,
fear.
good, because he was running low.
Yeah, I was running a little bit
Yeah.
low, so makes me.
I was about to redeem some channel points to make this interesting.
All right, so 18 is high enough to hit their armor, so go ahead and roll the damage.
10.
Okay.
Cool. So as you shoot the arrow, it goes and it gets kind of lodged a little bit in the chainmail, doing a minimum amount of damage. As that happens, no.
And I forgot to use Ranger Focus. Oh well.
Yeah. I'm going to say I'm not particularly fond of this, how this ability works. But we're going to leave it as it is. So, yeah, who wants the spotlight?
Haas, I guess.
Okay.
Kimmy is small, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Haas is just like, excuse me, Kimmy. And he's gonna run by this guy, so if he can take a swing, he would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he can.
No.
But okay, as he's mid-run, Haas's goblin form starts to turn into a Black Panther.
Okay. Wakanda forever!
Mark a stress. As I take the
Suddenly,
form of
Academy
Count
Awards are
Sin
just being
Credit.
thrown at you left and right.
And then as Haas is moving, and he takes the full form, you watch him suddenly leap as I mark a stress to move into melee with the big guy with the sword, and I make an attack.
Go for it.
Because I
good.
have
I'm
the
sure that'll help.
takedown
No
ability.
consequences.
This is an instinct roll. Does a 15 with hope hit?
Okay. It does not. As you rush forward and you try to gore this character, he brings his longsword down and just smashes it into the ground, and there's this huge kind of explosion of magic that pushes you back right as you're about to make contact. I'm going to go ahead and spotlight him. Mark a stress, and he's going to point the sword back at your friends, and I need everybody except for Haas to make me an agility reaction roll.
Even
Yeah, so say even the guys that are like here.
Yep. You
Okay.
guys are
Okay,
all
awesome.
within very close range, and this is an area attack.
God dang
So,
it! I'm
As a
not close.
reminder, reaction
Friggin-
rolls don't generate hope or fear. We just need to make. We
No,
just
I
need
just
to know what
keep-
the actual total is.
I keep rolling on the wrong page. Okay.
Okay.
you're doing it on
Yeah.
Demi-plane, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I did the first time too.
Oh, good. Yeah, great. Oh, but no, this is a reaction, so you don't get any.
Yep,
fear.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just said that.
All right. So what do we got? Let's start with Esper. What did you get?
Esper has a 16 with hope, even though it doesn't matter. But
Okay.
I just wanted to point it out.
That succeeds.
Yes.
Ash,
17.
17. You also do need to make a roll for your wolf companion.
Oh.
Poor Duke.
Kimmy,
7, but you baby roll
go for it.
for you.
So question.
Mm-hmm.
One of Duke's
Go ahead.
sorry. One of Duke's experiences is being nimble.
Okay.
So can I burn a hope and add the 2 to the roll?
In order to use it experience, you do need to declare that you're using it before you roll.
I have not rolled for him yet.
Cool. Then absolutely.
Okay. Because he doesn't actually have any stats, so he doesn't have any agility.
Sounds familiar.
That's a fantastic question.
So he got a total of 12.
12. 12 is not enough.
Oh,
So
well,
But
he's
Croak
going to
got
take
21.
14 points of damage. Does he have his own hit points?
so when a companion would take any amount of damage, they mark a stress.
Cool. So he takes 14 points of the damage, and I gain 2 fear, actually.
Jeez.
Oh wait, no, I only make one fear because this. No, yeah, no, it's 2. Stop it.
From hitting?
Well, the ability that I used, I get to get a fear for each person that marks hit points, and then they just have a passive ability where anytime they make a successful attack, they gain a fear. So.
Oh, good. So you just have a fear mill not going on. All right, cool. Awesome. Cool.
We'll kill him
then-
real quick.
After that, since I just got some fear, both the archers are going to be activated.
Sorry, just for I may have missed it. So what did we all miss? Just a hail of arrows?
Oh,
came down
what it
on
was
us,
is he pointed his sword, and there was just this huge explosion of magic that just
Oh,
happened.
he tried. Oh, son of a bitch! Tried to zorch us.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't describe it very well. So yeah, he pointed his sword, and then suddenly there was this bolt of magical energy that landed on the ground right underneath where Kimmy is kind of hovering, and then there was this explosion of magic. And since I am doing this already, yeah, he's actually going to spotlight buddy. So these 2 archers are going to move slightly back and then take, or no, they're going to stay right there. And they're going to take pot shots at Haas. So.
But good. I'm glad the Haas decided to.
That's a 5 versus Haas. And then the second one is a 13.
What's my evasion in this form? No.
No?
Oh. Nimble little cat.
No, my evasion is 14.
Damn. So both arrows just go sailing past. I need 1, 2.
Is Haas dead yet? I cannot see.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
And then as you guys are sitting here, Ash, you suddenly feel the ground beneath you become slightly unstable, and you are knocked down this direction as this guard that you were previously standing over their unconscious body
suck.
stands up and takes a swing at you.
Oh no.
That is going to be a 9 versus your evasion.
My evasion is 15.
Okay.
Damn.
What did you do to your evasion?
There's a thing called untouchable.
Great
Where
name.
You get half your agility, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, as this guard just stands up, you look, and he looks pristine. It doesn't look like he's taken any damage whatsoever. There are no wounds on him, nothing, and he just kind of grins at you. So yeah, that is their turns. Who wants the spotlight?
Ash is like, okay, this fucking sucks. You're going down. And I will spend a hope to activate Ranger's Focus, hopefully.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to shoot the guy in the back.
Okay. The one that's just took a swing at you, or somebody else?
No, the guy with the sword who is reanimating these people.
Oh,
Allegedly.
The spell.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. No, he has not been convicted by a jury of his peers. Unfortunately,
about-
his peers are all necromancers, so the jury pool is tainted.
Oh.
He just wants to raise a family in peace.
17 with hope
17
to hit.
does hit. Go ahead and
Oh,
roll
okay.
the damage.
So he is now marked with my focus.
Okay.
So because I hit him, he will also mark a stress
All right.
Oh, okay.
and 7 damage.
Perfect.
All right. So as the arrow hits him, you can see it hits him in the shoulder, and he looks mildly inconvenienced. He breaks the shaft off and throws it away, points his sword at you, and goes, "You're next."
Oh.
Who wants the spotlight?
Scene. Oh, good. Give me.
Alright, I can go out with that guy, right?
Yeah, he's been hit once.
Alright,
But the dude that you hit is over here still unconscious for at least a little bit.
alright. Well, I'm gonna go out with that guy where I was at right now with my wounds that I have.
So
That was.
I believe the rune ward is a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah, I am. I messed my hand moves. But I'm different.
Okay. So yeah, the rune ward is a reaction thing where if you take damage, you can reduce it. So you want to just use your blades, your not blades, your hand runes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and then just roll them instead. They should be towards the top of your character sheet, right underneath.
Oh, yeah, there we go. 18.
With hope or fear.
With fear.
All right, so go ahead and roll damage. You guys watch as Kimmy, again, her hands start to glow with these arcane runes that have been inscribed in it, and she starts conjuring these little bolts of magic and throws them forward at this creature.
And 13 damage.
All right, and that is exactly its severe threshold. And it's magic, so it's not resistant. So again, he tries to kind of deflect these out, but his armor seems to be created specifically to protect him against actual weapons, not magical attacks. And so it blows through the armor, and you watch as he collapses in front of you, unconscious. However, you did roll with fear, so now it is my turn. And the Spellblade is going to take a swing at Haas, because that's been super effective thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll do that. So that's going to be a 21 versus your evasion.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to use my ears perk up. I use Danger Sense reroll.
All right. So he brings his massive magic longsword up, and as he brings it down, you realize this is a bad situation to be in, and instinctually you just kind of move out of the way, and he hits the ground. He pivots immediately to make another swing at you, and that's going to be 18 versus your evasion.
Yep, that'll hit me.
Okay. So that is 17 points of both physical and magical damage, which doesn't really matter to you guys because nobody has any resistance yet. And then I get a fear, which I'm immediately going to spend with one other. No, I can't do that. So I am going to spend 2 fear to just have both archers attack you. But I can't spotlight him twice.
Is he empty? Is he empty?
No. It's he made an attack and he doesn't have the feature that lets me spotlight him twice. So instead of me being able to spotlight everybody, I can only spotlight 2 people. So both the archers are going to take pot shots at you as well.
Damn.
All right.
First one's an 8.
Aha!
Nope.
Second one's a 10. So again, 2
Nope.
arrows, nowhere near you. You're not sure what they're aiming at. You're starting to wonder if there's like a fly that they're trying to kill because they're not getting anywhere near you. Who wants the spotlight?
Okay, I'm going to. I think that'll be me.
Okay.
Now, did I watch that dude just get up, just like fully, just like?
Yeah, like he got up. Like you saw, he had wounds when he went down, and when he stood up, there were none.
Oh, so I didn't hear like bones cracking or anything like that. He just like shorp and he just stood up.
As far as you can tell.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna.
He got up with like a wolf bite, still like just gushing out or whatever. You're like, hey, okay, see what's up here.
Just stood up. No, we're not gonna let that happen again. So I'm just going to go bloop bloop, go over here, and I'm just like, hey, you know what? Can keep you from getting back up? Taking your freaking head off, Highlander style. I'm just like gonna.
There could be only one. Here we are.
Little did you know, my surname is McLeod.
We're the
La Croque
masters
McLeod.
of the universe, or rulers of the universe, something like that.
Princess of the universe.
There we go.
Princes of the universe.
You're gonna stay down still, no, beach.
I am immortal. I have inside blood of kings.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury, is he gonna stay down?
I'm sorry. What was the attack roll?
Do I need to roll? Like dude's like on the ground. Do I still need to roll?
He's not on the ground. You're trying to. Oh, you're
I'm
trying
making
to behead one of the.
Yeah, this dude.
Interesting.
I want to make sure he's not gonna get back up again, because I did see a dude get up again.
Yeah. You still have to. Yeah, you still have to make an attack roll.
Okay.
That is a very interesting thing.
Is it considered prone? The character or the enemy?
Yeah, sure. I'll consider it prone. So.
Is that advantage?
Sure.
I don't know how it works in Daggerheart.
It's prone and not moving right now. So.
Auto crit.
I'll say that counts for advantage. Sure.
Okay.
For those of you new to the Daggerheart system, as he's making his roll, advantage in Daggerheart is you add a d6 to your roll. So what do we got?
That is a 20 total with hope.
Okay, take your hope. As you swing your sword down, you suddenly feel the quickening. No. There's like explosions, light bulbs start bursting, despite the fact that there's no
Doesn't even
electricity
exist in this
here.
world.
Yeah, like light bulbs just magically appear and then burst.
They had to invent GE just so this could happen.
Yeah. Yeah, you remove the head rather cleanly.
Let's go.
I punt it down the hall just for flavor. Just like, okay, if he gets back up after that, he deserves it.
It's like, if he gets back, I'm not even upset. I'm just impressed.
I probably should have checked to see if he looked like Christopher Walken, but you know,
I've got a fever.
with like the sharpened teeth thing. If you know, if you know what I'm talking about.
Treat. There's more cowbell. Who wants the spotlight?
As per scene,
I'm just hacking corpses so I can get skin hope. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
The rest of you guys are like, kill the guys that
How
are
do you
up.
like it, GM?
That's the most messed
croak
up way
just
to
goes
get hope
over
I've
and-
ever heard of.
You're just watching him attack the corpse on the ground.
looks like Haas actually fully got into LeCroix's head. And speaking of Haas, where the fuck did he go? And Esper is gonna come rushing around here
Okay.
to go the last spot that he saw
Yeah, okay,
Haas
we got
running
this
to. So I can move.
You see Panther Haas with a big gash in his side.
So I can move up to 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And turning the corner and seeing that these two archers are like arrow knocked and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and do another spiritual weapon throw.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna do an attack with the spiritual weapon. That is 18 with fear.
Okay.
Good.
And you were
And-
who are you aiming for again?
So I'm aiming for the one on the right, but I'm going to use the stress to hit both of them.
But
So
it's the archers that you're aiming for, right?
correct.
Cool. Absolutely. As you sit there and you concentrate on your great scythe and you throw it, you can feel the kind of holy power that you've infused in it. It goes, it hits the first one, you cause it to turn and hit a second one and comes back towards you. Go ahead and roll damage. I'm going to take that fear, because of course I am.
Did that 2 you had on your clock, did that get spent, or is that...
I had 4 at one point, and then I spent it down to 2 to activate both the archers.
You're generating this stuff so quick, I don't know.
Yep. Well, the Spellblade is able to generate fear every time he attacks, so he's a nice little unit.
15 damage to each of those.
15 damage to each of them? Cool. That is a severe...
That's magical, right?
No, it's physical, but doesn't matter for the archers.
Oh.
They don't have the same armor. Yep.
That is kind of bunk that my spirit weapon is not magical
Yeah, that's what I
power.
thought.
You know what I mean? That is. You know what, Daggerheart? We're gonna have conversations when I see you in IRL. But until that time,
Well,
I did my 15
theoretically,
damage.
if you wanted to do magic, did a damage, you would need to use a magic weapon. So, because it's a physical weapon, it does physical damage.
When I find that magical +1 scythe,
Physical, spiritual damage.
So both the archers are slashed and they just drop to the ground. However, it is
Crocus goes like, remember, they get up again.
it is my turn. I am going to burn 2 fear to activate literally everybody.
Oh, you...
the Croc's just hacking away. All of a sudden, it just starts rising right above him.
except that one bastard. Is he getting up too?
2. He doesn't seem to be.
Oh, big fucking
The
brain.
dude that you stepped around in order to decapitate his friend, he is going to do something, and he's just going to take a swing at you and try to decapitate you back because he feels like that's what he should be doing. However, he got an 8 versus your evasion.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Is that a hit or no?
No, you missed.
All right.
I'll give you a snort of derision.
And for fun. Yep. Who wants the spotlight? I will say,
Oz?
since you're up here as far as you are, I'm going to reveal a little bit more.
Oh.
I don't want dynamic lighting. I want that. You can see that area. There we go. All right.
Sorry, just for clarification, you said he activates everyone. Do people get back up?
No one got back up.
Okay,
Last time
alright,
you saw someone get back up, they immediately made an attack.
Okay.
There is a mechanic
Oz?
that means that just because I activate them doesn't mean they stand up. I have to do an additional thing that I failed 4 times in a row for.
Good.
Oz will spend another stress
Okay.
to do another takedown, as only Esper sees it, but Haas jumps over his head and then kicks off the wall to try and go for his head again.
Parkour.
Hardcore parkour!
Dog core. Or cat core. That sounds something you shouldn't look up on Twitter. Don't look it up on Twitter.
On YouTube, there's a thing called Foxcore, which is just videos of foxes being adorable.
Okay, maybe look that up then.
So, Jody,
Yes.
18 with fear.
18 with fear. That is enough to hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay.
Because I use takedown, I get a bonus to my proficiency, and my little mushroom friend is on me. So I add that.
Math is hard. Stay in school, kids.
Do effects.
Well, 37.
37. Unfortunately, you rolled too high, and so he takes no damage. That's unfortunate. Yeah,
Yes.
37 works. You hit him hard. And he's kind of struggling a little bit. You see on his belt, he has a horn that he very quickly plays.
Oh, fuck you.
And then he's going to burn a stress to, again, attack everybody but Haas.
Oh. Man, I'm kind of
so
right
everybody
now.
give me agility reaction rolls.
Damn it.
And I need one for your pupper as well. So let's start with Kimmy this time.
19.
You are safe. Ash, we'll do you first and then your pupper.
Ash got a 14.
Okay, failure.
And Duke got an 11.
11. Both of you failed. Esper.
What the hell did I roll? What the? A 19.
19. You are safe. And then LeCroc.
I thought I rolled a 14.
14, you failed as well. So that's a total of 4. Those of you that failed are going to take 6 points of magic damage.
Yeah, that's a minor.
And I gain 4 hope, or 4 fear from that.
Oh, good. So we were worried about that, too.
Blood magic, dark magic, blood magic.
And Haz, you can hear some movement coming from the north. Who wants the spotlight?
Ash would like to give him another stress.
Cool.
Mm.
You have to hit him first.
That's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I'm
a
going to
crit.
use my reroll. Oh, wait.
No, that's a crit.
That's a crit.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm not
let's
going to
go.
reroll.
Yes.
I rolled a quit, but I don't feel comfortable about it, so I'm just going to go back
Interesting.
to...
It wasn't gold,
You-
so I thought I was rolling
Yeah,
fear.
the strange thing, you rolled a 5 and a 5, but it showed as a fear.
It's so gold
It-
is hope, blue is fear, purple is crit.
Oh, it's purple.
Oh, that's
Oh.
yeah. There is a difference. That's a.
Yep.
It's a very, very minor difference.
Yeah, I feel like they should do
It's it's more
A dark
solid in
color.
color.
like a green or something, like a solid green or something, because we don't have green in anything else. They should do green.
I will give the feedback to...
Give it all.
They, like I said before,
It's-
they are remarkably open to feedback. Like they've people have said horrible things to them, and they've been thanks for the feedback. Like I love the Demiplay team. They have been nothing but nice.
Yeah. You should always be nice to them, but yeah.
Yeah, please don't treat people bad just because you're mad about something. That
Fine,
they
I'll
probably
delete the
have worked
email.
very-
God, all right.
Fine.
So with the crit, that is 23 damage, and he has to mark a stress.
So he doesn't have any more stress. That just means that he takes an additional point of damage.
Let's go.
But he only had 2 hit points left. So claim your kill. Describe your victory.
Let's
Ash.
go.
Oh god. So Ash is just gonna be like, nope, I'm tired of your shenanigans, and fire right into the throat.
Okay. So you guys watch as Ash starts having this kind of like repartee with the Spellblade. The Spellblade having pointed at him already and just hit him with a huge burst of magic. How does that feel? And Ash, without missing a beat, probably better than this, fires this thing. You watch it just goes, and he drops to the ground. And the remaining guard that had been reanimated falls as well.
What a twofer.
One shot, 2 kills.
My ears are still like flicking. I hear movement to the north.
How much
that-
movement?
Are we still in combat
Do I
per
still
se?
do I still hear it, Jody?
Yeah. You can hear voices up there. You could also hear the sounds of metal scraping against the the ground.
Get the magic sword away from him and get the hell out there.
Essentially, all Haas will do, since it's right there, is he'll peek to see if he can see what it is.
Why don't you make me an instinct check?
19 with hope.
We hope. Cool. And then what you see is... Technically, line of sight doesn't exactly allow you to see this, but it's easier for me this way. You can see 4 guards and a 5th person on kind of a higher point behind them. 2 of the guards look relatively similar to what you guys have already fought, but the other 2 are both wielding these massive great swords. They're not glowing with magic like the Spellblades was, who I forgot to mark as dead. But they're also wearing significantly thicker armor. They kind of move to a more defensive position. And then again, behind behind them is a person. He's wearing robes that have those same symbols kind of painted on them. But in addition to that, you can see little bits of chainmail kind of peeking out from underneath his robes, and he also has this pretty massive mace that has a slight glow to it.
So Oz kind of moves back. He's just like, there's multiple people in heavy armor, and while he's saying this, he kind of baps himself at the back of his paw, and I'm going to use what's it called? Regeneration, because I have 3 hope now, and I have wounds.
Okay. So as you start to go away and start trying to heal yourself, you can heal from down the hall. Don't go. There's so many things we can talk about.
Oh yeah, there's some weird magic. I'm fully healed. Lots of stress.
You failed to mention that first, and you should have probably told us that before we... Doesn't matter. I'll go down here. You make sure everyone is good back there. And Esper is going to move towards the end, but not come fully out yet. Just to the end of the hallway where I could see them.
Oh, so not pulling back, huh? Okay.
There's guys over here. They defend your positions.
So, you're welcome to come out from behind that wall. It won't really protect you that much, to be honest. But I'm interested to see the creatures that were able to best my gods. I invested quite a bit of time and effort into making them as hardy as physically possible. Come
Should have
now.
done more.
It's rude not to introduce yourself, especially when you break into my house.
Like, we found the last room in the dungeon first at this point.
Yeah, you guys beelined for this. Like, I was impressed.
We snuffed it out. We went to the left. Under Esper's breath, make sure we grab the things off of these guys that we may need. I don't know if we're going to be having any use of the Spellblade or if they have anything else. Check them out.
I'm going to try and get the magic guy first.
Ash will grab the Spellblade and say, my brother would be interested in this.
Okay. I will say, the sword itself seems mundane. Whatever magic that was going through it seemed to have come from the Spellblade themselves.
Perfect.
Never mind.
You guys kind of get stuck in the back. Try and get the head of the snake. I'm just saying.
If you don't identify yourself soon, I will simply incinerate you. I am growing tired of this. I'm
My name's-
willing to listen to your explanation, but my patience grows thin.
My name's Ash. Housewares.
So
I'm
he's
sorry, as in, like, I work in?
Yes.
so he's just talking still, right? I guess Paz will make the first move now that Ash has done it.
You can always point back and part the door shut or something.
No.
This guy's an asshole. He deserves what's
See.
coming.
So Haas will move here, Jody. And how tall is the ceiling?
In here, in this room in particular, the ceiling gets a little bit taller because the back part of the room is raised up a little bit. So in the lower part, the ceiling's probably like 12 to 15 feet. Once you get up here, it's only about 10. You're kind of standard 10 foot high.
Okay, but more than enough for like a big cat to like leap over people.
Possibly. These guys are really tall. They're like 8-9 feet tall. So
That's about on par with me. Cool. Esper's gonna just try to stay in front. He sees Haas moving, but he's always gonna try to stay one little bit ahead of Haas at this point.
I mean, the party's being passive. Someone has to kick it off. I'm gonna do a takedown again because I still have some stress that I can burn. Takedown just literally reads mark a stress to move into melee range of a target and make an attack roll against them.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a target.
all right.
Diplomacy out the window.
Go ahead and make your attack. If that's how you want to do this, then that's how things are gonna go.
Okay. 21 with hope.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
One, two, three. To be fair, you guys weren't really diplomatizing. You were insulting him and hanging back. So
I was saying we should pull back. You decided no.
20. So 32.
32, all right. As you attack the person that seems to be the leader, everybody reacts. I'm going to use 5 fear.
Ooh.
About to get marked.
Everyone is going to move around you, and all of them are going to attack in sequence. However, before that happens, I need a strength reaction roll from you, Haas.
Strength reaction?
Yep, strength reaction.
Chat, Haas might need another reroll if anyone's got one. Thank you.
I still have one from last time.
You may need more.
By a lot.
21.
21 is high enough. The leader, whom you never learned the name of, extends his hand, and this cacophonous wave of thunderous energy kind of washes over you, and you instinctively kind of put your head down and put your paws over your ears just in the nick of time before it completely disorients you. After that, you are going to get attacked 4 times.
Yep.
So the first one is
This seems to be my roll.
14 versus your evasion.
Yep, that'll hit.
Second one is another 14 versus your evasion. I'll roll damage after I finish the attacks. Third one is 13 versus your evasion.
Nope.
Okay. And the last one is 4 versus your evasion. All right.
Nope.
So the two dudes with swords and shields that look similar to the ones that you fought before take swings at you, and you kind of go out of the way. But as you dodge away from one of the smaller swords, a great sword comes down and hits you hard. You take 10 points of damage from the first one, and then another short sword comes swinging at you, and you kind of dodge out of the way to run directly into a second great sword, which does 9 points of damage to you. Who would like the spotlight?
Ash will start marking him with stress.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot at the leader. Spend hope, and I'm going to try to hit him.
All right.
That is a 16 to hit with hope.
All right. That is enough. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So 7 damage. Plus he is now marked with my focus and takes a stress.
All right. So again, you fire off a shot, and he kind of waves his hand, and you see this shimmering shield appear, and your arrow is able to just barely pierce through it. You watch as it scratches him. How dare you!
Yeah, what can I say? I'm an insolent wench.
He is going to burn my last fear. And I have to roll a d6 first. Okay. But the attack doesn't aim for you. He instantly kind of spreads his hands out, and this wave of fire goes out. And it's going to hit, or it's going to try to hit Haas.
Not all his little guards people too. You know, they're all in the blast radius. Just saying, if he's a nuclear bomb, you know.
He's able to bend the fire around his troops, surprisingly enough. However, he rolls a 6.
Nope.
That is the end. Who wants the spotlight?
Okay, I'm gonna go because apparently. Okay, let's go and do this now because I make smart decisions. Go to.
As a
We're
reminder,
in a dungeon. We're in a dungeon called Running Away is not a smart decision.
the audience can always give the GM fear.
No!
Since I'm a little bit low.
What the? Don't you just shut up, okay?
LeCroix's about to roll. You're game fear in a second. Just chill. You know.
So
You guys have been rolling with hope.
I don't know why the
lot.
fuck I'm catching a stray right now. Okay.
Okay,
First
that was
3 episodes,
funny,
I'll tell you why.
Daniel. But no.
So
Yeah. I mean, I have almost 10,000 channel points. I need to use them at some point.
You have to watch when you're not playing.
That's right.
Excellent.
anyway, I am going to since I know my movements and I can get up there. Once per rest, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna activate the theft of maneuvers. I can sprint anywhere within far range.
I got you.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just basically go spring, get the rat over here. And I just want to make sure I got to activate that. There's mark as stress. Okay, that's a stress one. Okay, then I'm going to spend 3 of my hope to activate a combo with Haas.
Hey.
We're just doing this right now.
And it's going to be like dramatic, cool anime music plays, and we go, come on, kitty, let's fuck him up. And we're going to go wombo combo on this bastard.
All right. So first
So
of all,
we
Haz has to agree, and then I just need to know what action you both are using. So I'm assuming you're just making it standard attack.
I'm going to do my sword attack, my functional.
And then Haz.
I'll do an attack too.
Okay. So Lecroc, what do you do to kind of signal to Haz that you want to attack with him?
I want to attack with you.
All right. I want to attack with you. Yeah. Runs forward.
Ah! Running like a muppet. Ah!
Oh God!
Suddenly,
We both roll our attacks.
Now I can only see him as Kermit the Frog.
suddenly Tim Curry comes out and goes, "When you're a professional pirate."
And I think we use the bet. Whoever rolled
The
the best.
crow.
we
You
use.
guys get to choose whose attack you use.
I
Oh.
crit.
Okay. I thought we didn't combo, so I'll go ahead and defer to. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
crit.
so the way that the team attack works is you both choose an action that you're going to use, you both make your rolls, and then whichever roll that you like better, you both get to act as if you rolled that roll.
Okay.
So
Do
in
we
this
act as
particular
if we
instance, because he crit, you probably want to use the
Yeah.
other roll.
No.
All right, so
going
you
to
both
use-
crit.
Okay. So we both crit,
Yes.
and actually, I gotta do it like.
So, as a reminder, a
Next
crit
one.
means you gain a hope, you can remove one stress that you've marked,
Oh, cool.
and then you do maximum damage, and then roll your damage on top of that.
Yeah.
The only
Does this
thing
guy
is you don't
use a-
add the modifier twice. You only
Does this guy
double
use
the dice.
a shield, or does he just have a weapon and a free hand?
I got a
It
falchion
just has
and
a
a
weapon
spike
and
shield.
a
Oh, sorry.
free
Sorry.
hand.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about me. So if I'm, you tell me how this max works because I also did the falchion. So I'm guessing I use the 68 instead because my falchion ability plus my modifier. If we're critting,
So the way that it works is you will do whatever your attack is supposed to be. You do the maximum amount of damage. If there are additional dice that you're adding in for whatever reason,
well, one
still
switches out.
the maximum amount of damage,
Okay.
and then any damage dice you normally would roll, you roll those and add it to the maximum damage.
Okay. So that'll be 10. So, second. 10. Okay. So it'll be 2,
Well, while that's happening,
20, 28, 28 plus 7, 35.
35 total?
And I got 32 total.
32 and 35.
And I'm going to go ahead and activate one other ability
Okay.
because I can do this. Then I'm going to spend the hope again. So I just got back. I'm gonna spend that, and I'm going to do whirlwind, which means whenever I make a successful attack against a target within very close range, you spend the hope to use the attack against all other targets within very close range. All additional adversaries you succeed against with this ability take half damage.
Okay. We will deal with that in a second.
Okay.
What I need you guys to do right now is claim your victory, describe your kill.
So
You guys just
when,
murderized this guy.
so when he leaps over, Haas knows that the hand that he has open is what he's been using to defend himself. So Haas just bites down on his forearm and yanks it down to knock him off balance.
Okay. And then Lecroc, how do you finish him off?
Sailor Moon music plays as Lecroc just spins in a friggin' tornado and just goes after everyone, and then basically just turns this dude into a food processor, like a frog in a blender.
No, no, no. That's a fear to Jody 100% right there.
How do you like it? How do you like it? Frog jokes, huh? Oh, it's so fucking funny.
That was amazing. All right, so, you guys watch as the croak is rushing forward. He draws his sword, leaps through the air, and as he lands, he goes, Haz! And Haz just goes, taxation is theft! Ah! And grabs onto the arm and kind of yanks the guy down. Haz, as you bite into his arm, you feel your mouth fill with his warm blood as you have nicked an artery or something, and rip him down. And as he gets to the ground, he goes, no! And then the sword comes down and he collapses. LeCroc immediately spins around to attack everyone nearby, decapitating the two guards and doing serious damage to the two greatsword wielding gentlemen.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
they're all in very close range. Okay.
You hit everybody here.
Yes.
Yeah, when Haz yanked him down, he then instinctively went like flat.
However, as you guys are looking at the corpse of Lareth is his name. He was going to tell you his name as he negotiated with you.
Oh, this is Lareth?
This is Lareth.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think if we actually knew his name, we actually would have been more scared. We wouldn't have done what we did. So, again, FAFO.
So as you're looking at him, you start seeing his body glowing, and it gets brighter and brighter.
crap,
and
is he
suddenly
detonating?
there is this burst of energy, and I need instinct rolls from both of you.
Son of a bastard.
Instinct reaction rolls.
Instinct? Oh, okay.
Yeah, something that both of you guys have super high.
I had the best one. Fuck you.
Actually, that's my best stat because I'm a druid.
Hey, there we go.
Nice.
It's a reaction roll, so I don't get a hope.
Yeah. So what do you got for me?
I re-rolled because I have a second re-roll token. I got a 19.
19, okay. And
20.
20, cool. So as this explosion happens, you both look at each other, and LeCroc goes, run!
It's like it's the Predator countdown.
Yeah. You guys just see 5, 4, 3, total Spaceballs, 2, 1. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys both
Nerdy.
rush out of the way. Unfortunately, it incinerates these two dudes. And as you guys stand there in the silence of Lareth's death and combustion,
That is just petty bullshit.
Hate it when they do that.
Who was that guy?
that guy was the equivalent of a beholder. Like, the stat block I used from him is called Battle Box.
A beholder in a old school D&D.
Yeah. Well, what he actually in the actual adventure, he was effectively a cleric that had lots of dangerous stuff. But in this, the stat block I decided to use because it had all these cool magic things it could do was a battle box, which has the ability for you to roll a d6 and then you choose one of these beams to use against the party. Unfortunately, half the beams are only very close range. And those are the only ones that I used.
And we're too stupid to use tactical intelligence. So ha!
So looking around, you do notice that both of you, while you're up here, you did see that
Smell gross.
there was a room to the east that seemed to have some junk in it, and then down here as well. There seems to be like food and other stuff grown down there. But you can see over here seems to be Lareth's personal chambers.
Okay, first of all, did any like magic shit remain when he was just like a pile of like milk powder.
That is an absolutely great question. Hold, please. Yeah. So his stat block in the original adventure, he had things like command, protection from good, hold person. Like, he's bad. And then he also had he was a level 5 cleric.
This is very in line with Pause, but who was Lareth and when did we learn about him?
You guys haven't learned anything because
Yeah, no.
In the intro, in the cutscene before the game began.
I'll tell you after we're done with this session. I will tell you exactly who Lareth was.
Okay.
But he also had a staff of striking and a magic mace in the original the thing. So I have to just look. Oh, he also had third level spells
This should
too.
not have worked.
No.
No. I thought when LeCroc was going in, I thought he was going in with diplomacy. No, he just turned into a frog into a fucking blender at this point.
We literally
So
we didn't
This
know who
frog
he
blends
was.
back.
We skipped the first town. We hit this place, and then before the boss could monologue, we killed him. We are legitimately murder hobo.
Frog got your tongue.
This is Baldur's Gate while he's talking shit, where he just like lay up all the powder cakes we collected throughout the game behind him.
like there was like so many things. Like there was an entire room with like 20 gnolls in it. There was hobgoblins. There were slimes. Like there was a super cool slime encounter you guys completely bypassed. There was some lobsters because of course apparently Miyazaki got his inspiration and fear of lobsters from this adventure. If anyone doesn't know, in every single Dark Souls games, somewhere there will be a shellfish-like creature that is the most powerful thing in existence. And they're impossible to kill, and they do shit tons of damage. So I'm just going to read what it says here that you guys find in his room since you broke the encounter.
Okay.
A brazier continually burns, warming the place and sending a fragrant incense into the air. Silver serving pieces and goblets worth 4,000 gold pieces for all. And an alabaster box filled with... I'm not familiar with this word. I think it's unguents. Total value of 800 gold pieces.
It's yeah.
And because we're effectively done with this, I'm not going to make you guys roll to find...
I actually feel bad.
In a cabinet in an exquisite piece of jewelry made with matched fire opals worth 1,000 gold pieces each, on a gold chain and setting with diamond chips, 5,000 gold pieces. The new master, Lareth, is described more fully below. He carries but 9 platinum pieces and 1 black opal. On his left arm is a bound phylactery of action, a clerical magic item which makes the wearer impervious to paralyzation of any sort, including all hold spells and spell-like powers. Which isn't really a big deal for you guys, but I think...
So we get to mark every gold slot, every bag slot,
effectively,
and every chest slot in our character sheet. Got it.
This
Good to know.
This is worth. Let's say each one of you has the equivalent of 5 bags of gold from that. In addition,
Each of us.
yes,
Because we already got a bunch.
Again, it's a ton of expensive stuff. Lareth has this thing where he likes shiny things, and so you guys just found the good stuff. In addition to this, go ahead.
Just to describe Jody, Hawes to like start collecting stuff, turns back from a panther to a goblin, and you just see him go and he reaches in and on one of his fangs he pulls out that phylactery because I bit his arm.
You're like, oh wait a minute, I think there's something kind of similar to that in the loot.
Drop it.
Let me see if I've got something.
I'm picking it out. And then I double chug a stamina and an HP potion because I'm hurt.
Yeah, no shit. You almost died, man.
Oh no, I almost died once and then I got close again. I put my faith in nature, and nature was fun.
You know what I'm gonna say?
I'm sorry, these guys have like their own grow operation?
I would
Yeah.
like you all to make me a duality dice check. This isn't going to gain you hope or fear. I just want to see who rolls the highest.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
So I still
I
need
rolled
everyone
Can
to read me what you roll. So
Can I use my reroll token?
sure.
I rolled a
yeah.
5.
Okay. Anyone got higher than a 5?
17.
17?
Oh,
Anyone
oh,
higher
he's
than
mine.
17?
God damn it.
All right. What is your highest attribute?
Strength at a +3.
Okay. So you find as Haas kind of coughs up this thing, you find that it is what's called a bolster relic.
Oh.
You gain a +1 bonus to your strength. You can only carry 1 relic.
Let's
So
go.
if anyone wants it, like anyone can take it, but the particular relic that you guys find is called a bolster relic. In addition to that, let's give you, let's do 3 consumables. So /roll, let's do 4, 12. So first consumable you find is a major bolster potion. If you drink it, you gain a +1 bonus to your strength until your next rest.
Mhm.
Second thing you find is another thing of snap powder, which you guys are already familiar with. The third thing you find is an improved arcane shard. You can make a finesse roll to throw this shard at a group of adversaries within far range. Targets you succeed against take 2d20 magic damage. So it's a
Jesus.
magic grenade. Magic grenade you can throw almost 100 feet. And then let's give you at least 1 piece of loot out of this. A minor health potion recipe. As a downtime move, you can use a vial of blood to craft a minor health potion. And then let's look at equipment. So, as I mentioned, he had this mace that we are going to call oh, this is just too good. His mace turns into a magic weapon called an ego blade. It's a one-handed agility-based melee weapon that has the feature Pompous. You must have a presence of 0 or lower to use this weapon.
That's actually amazing.
Okay.
Hey, guess who has
Just-
guess who has a -1 in presence?
Yes.
I was gonna say Ash has +3 to agility and -1 for presence.
Hey, there
But
we go.
LaCroix-
Well, I will say LaCroix already has that cool Falchion. So I think it's up to you guys who you want to give this to. And then let's also do some magic armor. Let's call it a Lundrian chain armor that he has on. It is warded, so you reduce incoming magic damage by your armor score before applying it to your damage threshold. So if anyone wants that, base
You
thresholds are
Lundrian?
9 and 21, and the base armor score is 4. Yeah, there are other things in this dungeon, but it is getting a little bit on the late side, and you guys did find that. So
The BBEG.
yeah, you guys found the bad guy. So to kind of tie up some loose ends, when you guys finish kind of clearing out this dungeon, you are able to find some notes in Lareth's chambers. See, the funny thing about this part of the description for Lareth. If seriously threatened, Lareth will offer all his non-magical treasures, jewelry, coins, and all else as ransom for his life. He never got a chance to do that because y'all killed him too fast.
Frog got your tongue?
No, wait, I have an entire fortune. It's called Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. You do see like a journal that has some notes in it.
Hey, apparently his name was Lareth.
A memoir of Lareth. Oh, yes.
You do see him. He's very full of himself, and he also kind of talks to himself in the journal. And one of the things that mentions in there is
he's talking in third person.
Whomever harms Lareth had best not brag of it in the presence of one who will inform the demoness Lolth.
Oh, he literally talks about himself in the third person.
100%.
Yes.
This is the kind of person that Lareth is.
He is a douchebag.
And you do find out through the journal and a few other things, he's been sent to this area to gather loot and restore the Temple of Elemental Evil to its former glory. He mentions that there are a lot of other people who have been given similar tasks in similar parts of the area, but he is looked on upon with special favor and expectation.
I mean, if this guy was supposed to be special, I think we could probably clean the rest of them out by noon.
So looking around, you guys do find out that the symbols that you see are the collection of the 4 symbols of the temples of elemental evil. There's one that refers to the Temple of Fire, one that refers to the Temple of Water, one that refers to the Temple of Air, and one that refers to the Temple of Earth. So you guys realize that in addition to the fact that these guys were sent here to help basically rebuild the Temple of Elemental Evil, they're not the only ones. And there is made mention of a town to the north called Nulb, where there are more forces that have infiltrated the town, and the temple itself is actually located just outside of Nulb. So due to the fact that you haven't tried to burn down Nulb
yet, allegedly.
Okay, first off, we're gonna just make nice with the former town. Hey, you're never gonna believe this.
I will say, the merchants that you guys sent back did speak very, very highly of you. They left some money there for you as a reward, and they were able to smooth over things a little bit, to the point where you're allowed to return to the town, but nobody likes you there. So
Yet, allegedly.
Damn.
We're gonna come back with a journal if you like.
Ash
hey,
is fine. Ash,
I have some history.
Yeah. Ash, when Ash comes back, they're like, Ash, it's great to see you. Didn't you say you had a brother that was supposed to be coming up here sometime?
Yeah, my brother Gavin was supposed to be coming, but I kind of thought I would see him out there, but haven't seen him.
You guys, they go, you guys didn't
haven't...
see a guy named Gavin, did you?
Nope, not a chance.
We never got your names when you were here last time. Wasn't there another guy that wasn't Ash with you?
Ash, out of respect, since we're both lovers of nature, come over here.
Yes.
So, we bought these big ticks, right?
Okay.
They're like acidy ticks.
I would consider ticks to be large, but okay.
They were bigger than goblins.
Those are some large ticks.
They were very acidic. Gavin was with us.
What happened?
Well, the ticks kind of exploded in acid, and he got hit, and instead of either defending himself to go down or entrusting himself with the arcane, he kind of poured all the magic of his soul into a fire elemental and tried to blow the ticks up.
He did what now?
He did
Yes.
the very noble sacrifice and went, watch what I can do, and he went.
I know where we put his body. If we ever find a means of like bringing him back, I don't know.
I mean, as long as his body is intact, as long as it wasn't like.
I mean, it's been like 2 days.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not like it's a.
It's not like it's a pile of mushrooms or something. I mean,
With a huge
mushrooms
gash
don't
across
grow-
his chest.
mushrooms don't grow that fast.
To be fair, his bones won't be eaten.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like Haz is giving like the worst
Yeah.
consolation. Of, like,
I am sorry if I'm being inoffensive. Goblins are quite used to death. We are born in great numbers, and then lots of us die before we fully grown. It's just normal.
No, it's a refreshing honesty. It's kind of why I go out into the wilderness. I'm not much of a people person either, so.
I am sorry.
No, it sounds like the kind of idiotic thing he would do.
He was the one that lit the tavern on fire, by the way.
Yeah, that checks. He he used to be, he was a very gifted scholar, but he kind of sort of almost burnt some scrolls that he was translating, some priceless, irreplaceable scrolls, and that mess up kind of got him demoted. I was trying to get him out of there so he could use his talent for good, but
There was this arsonists anonymous group that we were supposed to, like, I was going to go with him for moral support, and he never made it.
In fact, they were meeting down here in this little temple. This guy that just blew up, that's one and the same. Who knew?
So, there is an interlude about what happened here and getting you guys to the city of Nulb. But the original document that was published for the village of Hommlet, written by Gary Gygax, that's where it ends with the death of Lareth. So, this is where this particular adventure ends. I'd like to thank everybody for joining. It was a ton of fun. I had an absolute blast. Specifically, need to call out Toast. Toast was kind enough, without knowing any of us other than me, was kind enough to come and play with us and do some demented things as we rolled dice. So it was really awesome.
and
As I
agree to
mentioned
continue
before,
the lunacy.
yeah. As I mentioned before, the Temple of Elemental Evil continues. So theoretically, in the future, this might be something we come back to if you guys ever want to try and explore the actual Temple of Elemental Evil. It is significantly larger than this and significantly more deadly, but it is a very interesting.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, Jody's gonna ramp shit up to try.
Oh yeah. He just basically two-shot into the last boss.
It is filled in. It is filled entirely with acid ticks. But thank you so much to everybody. Thank you, DK, for the raid. If any of DK's raiders are still here, love all of you. You're all wonderful, amazing people. I hope DK was able to find all the spice melange that he needed.
The rerolls helped.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
if you enjoyed this, I do run D&D games on Wednesday nights that you guys can watch, and then on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Central time on twitch.tv/Zelda Universe TV. I actually run a Cypher System game set in our own version of the Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild flavor of Hyrule. And so that's also fun stuff. And then obviously all this stuff I put on my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/TrainerJody. So if you missed any of the episodes of this, you can watch all of them there. You can watch Toast use a combo platter as a deadly weapon which was pretty cool.
Kickstarters.
And everything else over there. I'm not done with Daggerheart. This was so much fun. However, I'm exhausted from running. At this point, I was actively running 4 different campaigns simultaneously. So it will be a little bit of time before I attempt to do anything little like this.
And technically in 5 minutes, it'll be tomorrow that you have D&D tomorrow.
Yes, I have another game to run tomorrow. Luckily, there's no Zelda this week because people are busy. But this is a lot of work. So anyway, again, thank you so much for Toot again. That's gonna be all for me today, and I will see.
Oh, real quick.
Sure.
I just want to say also, because you gave kind words to me, I want to just reciprocate back. Thank you. Like you said, I didn't know any of these crazy hooligans in any way, shape, or form prior to meeting you guys with Daggerheart. So it has been an immense pleasure to play this game with you, and expanding it out further than just the one shot. The one shot, not the 2 shot or the 3 shot or the 4 shot. The one shot. And so.
John.
Yeah. So thank you very much for allowing me to go on this adventure with you guys. And then the greatest of shout outs to Jody. We have tried several times in several different iterations of RPGs for us to collaborate, and it has been a pleasure to be at your virtual table, if you will. So thank you so much for the invite, and thank you guys for the amazing game. I loved all of your characters so very much, and it made a very good story for a little bit. So
yeah, John, they got into the underground, fought an ogre, and then somehow made a beeline, like bypassed every other encounter beneath the moat house to go directly to Lareth, and then wombo comboed him to death in less than a turn.
Yeah, like 2 hits.
So,
2 hits.
Pure murder hobo nonsense. They could not have done this better if they were attempting a speed run.
Right?
Check out the episode later when Jody loads it up. It was kind of ridiculous.
But so I mentioned before, there is significantly more to this adventure. So theoretically, in a few months or some other time, if people are interested in revisiting this, we might come back and these guys might actually explore the actual Temple of Elemental Evil and deal with all the different cults in there and the elemental nodes, and then the big baddie at the end of Temple of Elemental Evil, whom shall remain nameless. But
he will, because we won't bother asking.
We won't bother asking.
Yeah.
They did it so fast. Like Lareth, it was ready to negotiate with them, and they killed him so fast they never found out his name.
Never even knew it.
Like,
No, we found out because he wrote his name in third person in his own journal.
yeah.
That's how big of a douchebag they were.
Anyway, thank you for the raid, John. Thank you for the raid, DK. Like I said, any raiders that are still here, thank you so much. If you want to follow, again, I run RPGs normally every Wednesday night as long as my health is working. And 4 of these dudes, everyone except Toast effectively, do normally play with me. So anyway, again, that's going to be all for me today, and I will see you guys next time. All right? Bye-bye.